Good morning. I'm Randy Wright, chaplain at Park Point Village in Rock Hill, South Carolina. A few years ago, my mother gave me a Christmas present. Here it is. She gave me a word: relax. That word reminds me of the story of a wise man who was seen holding and stroking a partridge. A hunter walked by and expressed astonishment that a man of such repute and fame would waste time playing with a bird. In response to the hunter's surprised look, the wise man said, "Why don't you always carry your bow stretched out tight?" And the hunter replied, "If I constantly bend the bow, it would soon lose its strength. I need to release the tension from it so it can shoot my arrows with accuracy and strength when I need it." The wise man said, "Don't let this brief relaxation of my mind offend you, young man. If the mind does not sometimes relax from the force of its tension, it will grow slack through unbroken vigor and will not be able to obey the power of the Spirit." The wise man was telling the young hunter to relax. My wise mama was telling her son to relax. Relax? If I relax, some people will think I'm unmotivated or lazy. How can I relax? I don't have time to relax. Maybe I can broaden the definition of relax to mean relaxing in the presence of God. That's a good definition of prayer. Relaxing with God as my companion. After all, God is the one who created relaxation, so God can best teach me to relax. Certainly, God wants me to be free of anxiety, stress, and uptightness. So maybe the best relaxation is relaxation in God's presence as I offer my prayers. An ancient divine known as St. John of the Cross once said, "If you find that you are working so much you don't have enough time for your regular time of prayer, then double that regular time." The church reformer Martin Luther must have read John of the Cross. Someone asked him how much time he spent in prayer. "Usually I spend an hour a day in prayer," he said. "However, if I have a particularly busy day ahead of me, I pray 2 hours." The hunter knows that an always taut bow weakens it. The wise man knows that one's mind must relax from its tension. Mothers know that her children need to relax. I place the word my mother gave me in a prominent place, and I see it often, and it reminds me to relax. I also remember that God gave us a word. God gave us Jesus, who calls himself the Word. He taught in his Sermon on the Mount that we need not be anxious. In Matthew 6:34, Jesus says, "So do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will bring worries of its own. Today's trouble is enough for today." In other words, Jesus teaches us to relax. I hope you will take some time not just to relax, but to relax in God.